Oh my god, my new favorite units of all of Warhammer. Versus the Stinky Jades. Stinky Jades and their Dragon Empress. Alright, here we go, on the ladder. We got my Blood Speaker. I'm very into the Blood Speaker. There is a... You could say you could bring in Valkia for this matchup. I don't see reason not to. Actually, Valkia wouldn't be the worst. She could jump on the cannons, use her little spear to get out of there. The problem is, Valkia is easy to get trapped, and yeah, I want to keep testing out the Blood Speaker here. Blood Speaker ain't bad. There's going to be a lot of blobbing going around with these Jades, so that aura ability, the minus leadership, helps out. The aura ability, I mean, is the aura, like a shitty, I would say, flensing ruin. Just a shit ability, but it works, and it does some damage. Get around any of these high armored units, and we are just trying to dodge as many cannon shots as we can. My opponent already making a bit of a blunder mistake here. There's also reason for me to actually be calling a mistake on my end as well. The Bloodletters not being in the woods is a bit of a mistake, I think. Matter of fact, I could have sent my whole army in the woods and then just try to outflank them. Try to come through the woods down here where these Wrathmongers, my Bloodwake Berserkers, are trying to come through. But if he even senses one of them, yeah, he's probably gonna send a big brigade to come scout him out or do something. Instead, we go with the old, sorry about that, it's the old Razzle-Dazzle, the reliable triple Furies. Big push of Furies while he's distracted on one flank. On the other flank, we got these boys, and he's got his whole army out of position now. Because there's 3 Furies that can jump on all his stuff. He should be shooting into the Bloodletters. And right now, he's got, like I said, repositioning so he can get those Jade crossbows to shoot into the Bloodletters, into the Furies who are coming in. And now that means the rest of my huge army can now surround his shooting units. He's not going to be able to protect him that well, although he is saving up, and I believe he's going to have a nice little response there. He can bring in Jade or Peasant Horsemen. Onyx Crowmen's also a choice, but I don't really like Onyx Crowmen because Furies just beat them flat out. I think Jade Horsemen definitely are the better call. Maybe. Definitely don't have the punishing power. But with all the shooting potential, I don't think it really matters. And then after they're done with the Furies, the Jades can actually do a better job at dealing with all my frontline, whereas most of my frontline can actually do pretty well into the Crowmen. Over here we got the Bloodwake Berserkers. Ah! I love these things. They're so cool. They're greatest things ever. Oh my god. Man. They just rock my socks off. Alright, over here we're losing all our Furies, so my opponent did a pretty good job of getting rid of most of my stuff here. A big fat assault. The problem is his backline is now compromised, so he had to deal with the Furies, but there's Marauders coming in, there's Bloodletters. My Lords here, I got some Chaos Warhounds chewing on crossbowmen. Not doing a great job at killing them, but we're gonna get there eventually. Trying to retake the center. Got more units coming in. And the Bloodletters are just gonna chew through everything. We got Dual Axe Marauders coming in now. These Crane Gunners, I'm surprised haven't disappeared yet. And yeah, we're just moving the whole army into his back line. Everything. Because they're just crossbowmen and Crane Gunners and some artillery pieces that can't really shoot because I'm in line of sight, or his line of sight's blocked. Too many words. So his line of sight's blocked. His cannons can't really do any friendly fire. There aren't any great targets. My Bloodwake Berserkers are coming. My Bloodletters are here. He should be shooting at them. He's got more units than me, but as soon as he kills the Furies, they come reappearing, and that's gonna be a problem. So yeah, he has a huge problem. He has this front line that's getting mauled, and he can't protect his back line at the same time, so long as those Furies are there. Jade line is doing exactly what it should be doing, chasing my Lord. Cannon's finally finding a pretty damn good target, which is my Bloodwake Berserkers doing massive damage. Holy shit. So my job right now is to heal them and rush them into his back line, because once they're there, they're not going anywhere. That's actually the worst thing you want, is Bloodwake Berserkers back there. And the only way for him to really stop them is just throw chaff and cannon fire. The cannons did actually an insane amount of damage. Every single shot has taken out damn near a couple models. But we're here. We're destroying things. These guys are like 8-foot tall space marines with flail warhammers. And they're going to town on everything. And it's the fact that they're immune to flanking. They don't give a shit how many units you surround them with. They're gonna go to work. Normally they would run away, be done, and flee and all that. Nah, they're gonna smash your skull in with these dual hammers. They're the dumbest weapon I've ever seen, but they work here so well. Alright, back in the middle. As you can tell, my blood speaker got shot to shit. Ooh, here comes the sword of Khorne! Drop it. Boom. And that's his backline done. Jade crossbowmen are done, his cannons are done. The peasant spearmen or Jade with halberds are done. All I got left is to clean up his front line. I was behind, but now I'm ahead. So yeah, that's one way to do it. Bloodletters do bloodletter things and just clean up here in the center. And they're gonna do that pretty quick. The Dragon Empress right now should probably just be in her dragon form causing terror bombs. Although a lot of my units have immune to psychology, so that's not really helping them anyways. Yeah. Yeah, I think it would have been better to actually have the Iron Dragon here. Just because he's harder to kill. So much harder to kill. His magic, his lore, I think is a lot better. Searing Doom and Final Trans are definitely go-tos when dealing with a giant faction of blobbing. And I liked how the peasants and the marauders were like, wait a minute, we're enemies, and then just charged at each other. Get them, lads. Alright, that should be a quick win for this. Oh, man. Now we're up almost... Yeah, we're up 2,000 points, roughly. Bloodwake Berserkers have found their way back to the center after dealing with that backline issue. Still at 20 models. I start healing them because I didn't realize that they actually hit a healing cap already with how many models there were. My opponent throws crowmen on top of them. Huge mistake. They don't like crows, so they start stomping on them. They also are backed up by bloodletters, so yeah, crowmen are probably not the right call. We got some Furies here that chased off whatever the hell they were chasing off. And now I'm just waiting for the Empress to turn into a dragon as I just throw chaff at her just to hold her down. As soon as she tries to escape with the dragon, Minotaurs try to just clean them up, if they can. 2 Furies coming in to just finish off these halberds, and then we just move on to the next shooting unit and the next shooting unit, and so on and so forth. Yeah, it's pretty brutal. Bloodwake Berserkers are just... they're damn good. Are they OP? I don't know. For their price, they actually do what they're supposed to. There's a lot of units that are more expensive than they are that don't even come close to what they can do because of their size. And it's just kind of sad. Like, I would say the Slaughter Brute is nowhere near as good, and it's more expensive. Splash attack damage isn't that great. It doesn't do great against elite infantry. It does okay into cav. Real single entities, I think it does alright, depending on what kind of single entity. It's not winning any fights against Minotaurs, that's for sure. So, I think we're still trying to see how good the Slaughter Brute's gonna be. That's just my opinion. Whereas, like, there's a couple other ones. Comparing these, I don't know. I don't even know if you can really compare them to monsters. They feel like monsters, honestly. Do they need a nerf? I really hope not. Not because they're OP or anything. It's just... Khorne kind of needs us, especially after the OP Skull Cannon got nerfed, which that kind of did. They kind of just wrecked-faced all the time. This, though, these guys have to move through everything, and to be fair, my opponent just didn't deal with them properly because, well, they were hiding in the woods. Had I just ran them out in the open, they would have got shot by the cannons by a savvy player and just shot the shit and done. So in this matchup, it really is terrain dependent. Don't bring them in an open field where they can be shot to shit, and I think you'll do fine. Other than that, they'll win every engagement. And then you can heal them too? Oh, it's so good. Could you imagine these guys in the Wars of Chaos faction? Wrathmongers? With Nurgle healing, they'd be so good. They'd be so damn good. I wish. Yeah, out of the Wars of Chaos, they got... actually got better than Wars of Chaos. Wars of Chaos got the Gore Beast, or the Blood Beast. Forget what they're called. I'm pretty sure they're Blood Beast. And that was it from the Khorne DLC. And the Slaughter Guard, but Slaughter Guard are still okay. Very welcome. But I think Beastmen always just make it out on top. Even though it was just Khorne Gores, the Khorne Gores are just good. They're so good. They're unbreakable. It's so good. Alright. And I think we're going to be wrapping up here soon. I am 4,000 value ahead, and I'm probably going to just triple cap my opponent at this point. He's in dragon form. He's trying to do terror bombs, but we don't give a shit because we're going to win. And he sees the writing on the walls, and GG's. GG's indeed. Ooh, so yeah. Bloodwake Berserkers, pretty damn good. Pretty darn good. Somehow, some of the best. No surprise there. Alright, and yeah. Really don't know. Maybe just cycle charging him. Probably just shooting him is the best, but yeah, Triple Fury just stopping most of that is probably the MVP. More so than... Actually, Fury's got more value than the damn Bloodwake Berserkers, which is, if not close to him. So are Fury's OP? Or Bloodwake's OP? I don't know. You tell me. Alright folks, we're at the end of the video here. If you liked it, please like, sub. We're on the road to 2,000. Come see me on stream. Come play some games or just show some love. And you know all that bit if you've been watching for a while. Alright, with all that said, y'all have a good one. Peace, and goodbye for now.